Hello, folks. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about this device that I'm using at my office in Ola in Bangalore, in Karnataka, which is actually called Samsung Flip. So, it's a pretty interesting device. It's actually like a TV. I don't know what and all it can display, but it does display this interesting software, which is like a whiteboard, and it just infinitely keeps going on and on and on. You can actually see that this is the fifth page, and this is the fourth page and whatnot. And there are many options over here. You can actually, they give you some sort of stylus to write stuff. So for example, once you move, I was just doing a video, and so basically we all whiteboard on this. So you can actually write on this using the stylus, and you can rub using your hands. And oops, one moment. Oops, sorry. So you can write. You can also highlight things using this. This is the highlighter part, right? And you can change the colors of these. For example, you press long, and you can change the colors and change the thickness. You can see how the thickness goes, right? And you can see the different colors, right? So you have all sorts of colors. So I think this is called the Samsung Flip. And so you have white also, black, and you have the whole rainbow stuff over here. And yeah, so I think you get the drill. So oh, and then this you can see how the color changes over here. This you can see how there's a subtle difference in this and this. See this and this, right? Anyways, so this and this, interesting difference. Anyways, I don't know if my camera can capture it all, but anyways, yellow, this, some light colors, right? I don't know if you can get more colors apart from this. Like, can I choose? So, and I can just close this out, right? Once it closes, it's gone. If I long click, it'll come up. I can also use I think you can also draw with your hands, but I'm not sure how you do it. Like, did you see that? I just did something with my hands. Nope, I don't think so. Anyways, sometimes it just happens, but you can long click with your hand. No, you can't. You can long click with this, and it will make a sound, and it will show you the pen, the color of it. And for the highlighter, it will show you color. You can have a different color for the highlighter and different color for the pen, right? So here you can choose using the blue over here. You can choose using this tip and then use this, or you can choose using this tip also. So yeah, you can do the same stuff over here, and you can actually minimize this and move this around. And if you draw over this, it will draw behind this thing. You move it, you will see this. You can move this around even with your fingers, right? So, and then you can just rub this whole thing very easily. I don't think there's an easy way to rub it all off. I don't know if there's a clear button. So here you can actually see the different options. For example, pen mode and brush mode. So there is a brush mode. It's called watercolor and oil painting. Interesting stuff. So if you say, I think new role created, previous role has been saved automatically, and looks like you can do a lot of stuff over here. Looks like you can decide on the, you know, color and how it is like and whatnot. So now I have this color, and this paint, the paint is drying. You won't be able to mix colors after. Okay, interesting. So this is for drying the paint, and like looks like you can. This is like a palette thing, and looks like you can get the color of something. For example, if I take this and let's say I draw like this, can you see that actually there is some effect over here? So you can actually see that there is a watercolor like effect over here, and this is for pen like thing, and here you have an eraser. I think you can erase it off, right? So I think here both sides, you can use both sides as this, and I'm going to get rid of this for now. I'm going to erase it off. Can I delete this whole thing? I don't know. So we are in watercolor mode, and we can choose different colors and move the selection area to the desired position to change its size. And you can take a picture, you can email and whatnot, I guess, of the area. So you can do that, and I don't know what that was. Anyway, and you can do undo. So you basically captured this image, you take another image, basically do a copy. What is this? You put it on top, you put it on the corner and whatnot. You can close this, I think. You can close this, you can invert this and all. Maybe I'll draw something, right? Like, let me choose a color properly. I know this. The paint is drying, okay. Let me choose black completely. So, oh, now I get it. I think I can choose different colors. So now there is black and there is this. So this is this, and the other side is also this. Interesting, okay. I don't know what this is all about, but anyways. So now if I just draw something like this and something like this, and then capture it, let's say I capture this and take a picture, and now you have, okay, now this is full screen mode, and again you take a picture of this, and now basically you have the picture and the capture 4, and you can actually change the, you can rotate this, take a picture, and then close this. The original is here and whatnot. You can close this also, and you can actually undo it and redo stuff. You can see over here that I undo it, and that comes up. I undo it again. Another thing comes up over here. Oh, I can even resize it. Wow, interesting. So I can use it to resize my fingers or my pen to resize it. There is a, there is a thing over here, right? So you click it, you can actually see this on the corners, right? And if I undo again, you can actually see, oh, redo is basically increasing the size, undo is decreasing the size, I think, because I was doing that. I was drawing something and then another undo, redo, undo the captured 4, and then there was another capture here, capture 5, another undo, 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 undo. So classic undo stuff. And then, oh, I can use my hand now. Interesting. I wanted to, oh, now I can use my hand to do this, because to rub I need to use the, eraser like that. Okay. And then I can erase it all. Okay. So that is that. And let's say you have this and you want to save this. You just say save. And if you say new, it'll automatically save it also. So choose the painting cell. This time I'll do this. New role has been created. The previous role has been saved automatically. And how can you see the previous roles? So first of all, to save this role, you can just do save whenever you want to save it. So everything is called a role, and you have a role browser, and then you have role lock and all that. So you can actually see the role browser. So this is the role browser. So it's showing the brush stuff here, right? And you can go and role lock. You can lock the current role, enter your password and confirm. When you finish, the role will be saved in the role browser, enter your browser. Okay, so if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I think people can't see it until and unless you give the, so locked successfully. Now I say unlock. Oh, okay. So basically now I can't draw in this, I think. Can I? Can I save it? Okay, I can. Interesting. I don't know then what does unlock mean over here. Let me come out and it's saving while coming out. And now you can see it says logged over here all over. You can't see the content of it. If you click on this, you need to enter the password, and if you give a wrong password, it just says enter the right password, and it opens up. And I think if you say unlock or something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's unlocked now, so anyone can see it in the role browser now if it's unlocked once. So, or else if it's logged, every time you click it, you have to unlock it, I think. And you can see the other roles that I've created. So there is an untitled, lot of untitles here. So recently I created a video on scaling, right? And a lot of untitles, right? So you can see a lot of untitles blanks. And this one, let's say if you choose this, you can see how I spoke about compute network storage, right? And I can move this around, right? And so this is actually pen mode, right? So here you can actually write down stuff and whatnot. And the palette, you can close it off, and you can bring the palette like this by long clicking and choosing stuff. So let's say you want this, and you can write stuff. And what is this? Let me see. Oh, it's basically to see the whole roll. So you can actually move your row like this, I think, and go to the end. And I guess you can also delete roles. Like, for example, can I delete this part of the role? Page 6 cannot be restored after being deleted. Continue. Yes. Awesome. So it deleted page 6. And if you want to add more, I think you can just add more. You can add one more roll and it adds 7. And then you add one more over here and it adds 8, right? So, and if you go to the right and move this and you say delete, it cannot be restored after being deleted, it will delete it off. And if you delete 6, I think 6 will go off and 7 will become the new 6. For example, let me write something over here and let me open this up. Let me kill 6. 6 cannot be restored. And now this becomes the new 6 with the content that I put, right? And I can just rub this off. And what is this? So place a layer at the top level. Okay, I didn't read that properly. Do you want to close the notes layer and save it as a captured image? Don't save. So I think let's write something over here, and so it's creating a layer on top. Place a layer at the top level and draw on that layer. If you tap the icon one more time, the note will be saved and captured as an image before being deleted from the screen. Okay, so you can place a layer at the top level and draw on that layer. If you tap the icon one more time, the note will be saved and captured as an image before being deleted from the screen. Okay. So I can draw on this. So you can actually see that there is a line over here, right? Over the whole screen. Now if I go ahead and click this, do you want to close the notes layer and save it as a captured image? Save. And it saved the captured image, right? And now if you want, you can delete it or you can do whatever you want with it. So yeah. And yeah, there is undos and whatnot over here, like the brush mode, and you have locking. I don't know what is forms. Looks like you can create a form over here, right? Something about white, black, green, note grid and all that, checklist and all. So you can preview and whatnot. So you can write on this, is it? I don't know. So cancel. Forms, settings, a lot of settings over here, everything, right? Around the connection system, the language and all that stuff, right? Picture, support and whatnot. And how to use, you can learn stuff from here, scroll here to view more pages, right? And pen or brush mode, palette, open the page viewer, note on or off, selection tools, undo, redo, more menu. The more menu consists of settings, how to use, and drag this button to move that to the next page of a role. So that is that. Scan the QR code to watch via your mobile device. So basic control and then drawing. So it's mostly straightforward. So this is the Samsung Flip. Basically, I think it's called the Flip. Use your finger to erase a small area. Use your palm to erase a large area. So pretty interesting stuff. Draw freely using a supported pen. And page viewer is what we saw. Display the current visible part of a role. Tap and hold the focus area to move the current page. Delete the current page. Add a new page. After the current page, tap another page to make the page focused. Note off, on or off. Place a layer at the top level and draw on that layer. If you tap the icon one more time, the note will be saved and captured as an image before being deleted from the screen. Use this when you need to draw over the sub window. Yeah, right. So pretty cool stuff. And then selection tools. You can try to search using the text you have written, and then you can capture, email, print, right? And you can of course rotate, resize, move and all. So here it says you want to edit, capture, print, or email. And then import, you can import from an existing thing. I'll show you that. Import content by using screen mirroring and browsing with the connected device. View your mobile device screen via screen mirroring or AirPlay for Mac OS, iOS, and all that. I think. View your Mac or PC screen via HDMI connection, screen mirroring or AirPlay, and then USB storage device. You can view content stored on the connected USB storage device. You can use the internet. It can access the Wi-Fi and all that. So here you can actually see it's the Samsung, and it's the Flip model, I believe. So access remote PC. So you can actually see that it comes with a stand. It's a very interesting setup. You can see the back of this. So that's how it looks like, right? So that is that. And Samsung Workspace access remote PC and your work resources with this function. Connect a keyboard and mouse to this device before starting. If you add your favorite links from the settings, the shortcuts will be shown here. So you can export. So I'll show you how you export. You can send a role to anyone via email. To use this feature, you must set up your email account, because the from email is important, right? The authentication and authorization for that. Print a role. To use this feature, you must set up a printer. Send a role to the connected USB storage device, network drive, mobile, and screen share. So mobile is what I'll be showing you. Send a role to the connected network drive. For network drive, to use this feature, you must set up your network drive. Send a role to your mobile. To use this feature, download the Samsung Signage mobile app. I have that app. So share the flips screen with the screen of another device. Mobile or PC screen mirroring is not available during screen sharing. And then viewers and source windows. Adjust the volume. Capture a screenshot. Change the imported image to a drawing. It can be erased. Rotate the screen 90 degrees, close, change the position of the window, or change it to full screen. The menu display changes depending on the content. When viewed via connected device, you cannot draw on the screen or move by scrolling. So viewers and source window, the window has a variety of functions. Role browser, so you can find out all roles or just the pen mode and brush mode, and change your explorer to select mode. In select mode, you can select multiple roles to export or delete at the same time. So it looks like you can delete many things. So change the sort order by name or date. You can actually change the title by selecting it. So you can click the title and select it and change it. Browse and open a desired role. So open, browse, and manage roles via the role browser. Brush mode, create watercolors or oil paintings using an actual brush. Right. So this is what we tried out just a few minutes ago. Maximize or minimize the palette by tapping it. Tap to dry the drawing. To select a color, release your hand from a color already on the canvas. Okay, so release your hand from a color already on the canvas. Okay, so looks like this is to find a color from the existing canvas. I don't know. Anyways, select to erase the drawing, and then current color, selected color. So interesting. I don't know what that means. Select used colors, adjust color brightness, adjust color transparency, and then watercolors or oil paintings using an actual brush. And then forms, apply the desired forms to the role. Add an image from your USB or network drive. Apply the form to all pages of the role. Fit the size of the form to the role page. If you choose set as default form, this form will always be applied. This is activated only when all pages is selected. So that is that. So let's close this up, and let me actually go ahead and actually I want to export this. I'm just gonna go ahead and so I'll show you how you can export. So you can just choose export here, mobile, and it will tell you to actually download this app from Galaxy Store, which is the Samsung Galaxy Store, or Google Play, or Apple Store. It's called Samsung Signage mobile app, right? You can scan the QR code and connect to this Wi-Fi, or you can manually connect to this Wi-Fi after getting this mobile app. So I'll actually do a separate screen recording of how I'm exporting this, right? And so yeah, that's all I had for this video, showing you how you can use the Samsung Galaxy Flip. And you can actually search for stuff looks like that. Let me search for aware or cluster, right? I wrote down cluster or core. Enter a word or phrase to search on the internet. Oh, okay, I don't want to search the internet, so I'm just going to cancel this out. So that's all there is. So if you click this, it'll just come down. That's all. So yeah, I mean, and you close this, I think it'll close the whole role and a new role is created, right? And a role browser, you can actually see this role. You can actually change the title, say scaling, right? And say done. So it says scaling, and looks like you can do a select mode and select this, and then delete them. I didn't know how to delete until now. And you can also export them all together. Email requires a network connection. Okay, this is only through email. Okay, cancel. I'll delete them one by one. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I had for this video, showing you how to use the Samsung Flip and how cool it is. It's a very seamless thing. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.